They say you're in charge here. That makes you responsible.
I beg your pardon, who let you in here?
Was it you? Did you make some kind of deal with the governor to allow Todd Manning to work here?
Wait a minute. I've seen you before. You're on staff here, aren't you? Let me see your ID.
Marty Saybrook. I'm a volunteer patient's aide. Do you have any idea how dangerous Todd is?
Saybrook, did you say? Of course. I've heard excellent reports on your work here, Marty. Not that I'm surprised. The Saybrook family has always been very benevolent with this hospital for many, many years. Your father was on the board of directors, wasn't he?
I'm not just a Saybrook, Ms. Atherton.
Please. Call me Grace.
Grace. Seeing as you're so familiar with my pedigree, I assume that you also know that I was raped by Todd Manning.
Such a terrible business. It must be particularly painful to know that he'll be working here.
He's a criminal. You can't let him work here.
It wasn't my choice, Marty. When the governor makes a personal request, well, what could I do?
You could have said no. You could have told him that a hospital is no place for a man like Todd Manning.
The governor spoke directly with the chairman of the board. If I'd argued, what happens? I look bad, the hospital suffers, and Todd Manning still comes to work here. You see, don't you?
Yes, I see. I do have a choice. So, if you insist that Todd Manning is going to work here, then you're going to have to find a new volunteer patient's aide because I quit.
Marty, wait, please. Before you do something that you may regret, hear me out. The Sabrooks have meant so much to this hospital. I would hate to see you leave unhappy with us. Instead of wasting your talents as an aide, how would you like to work as one of my assistants?
I think you're missing the point.
Todd Manning? Working here in the administrative offices, you'd be far removed from his duties. You'd feel safe and secure.
No, the only way I'll feel safe and secure is when Todd is locked up again.
Unfortunately, the governor believes that Todd Manning has changed. According to his therapist at Statesville,
listen, I've heard the rap and I'm not buying it. I don't care how many so-called experts testify. I don't care how many small children speak up for him. He can line up a dozen girls like Rebecca Lewis, each one more naive than the next, but it doesn't change who he is.
He's the man who saved your life, isn't he?
Yes, he is. For his own reasons. Got him out of prison, didn't it? For all I know, it was just a part of his plan. No, the real Todd Manning is the same old Todd Manning that raped me and killed my friend, Swade Pruitt. That's the kind of man that you're bringing into this hospital. And as long as he's here, no one's safe. No one.
Bo would be furious. Furious! When Bo and Hank went and proposed this to the governor, they didn't intend for Todd to work here.
Look, I just got off the phone with Hank. He said it was the governor's idea.
Well, it stinks. Whoever runs this hospital should stand up to the governor and tell him that this is a bad move. Block it.
Yeah, you're talking about Grace Atherton. If it's to her advantage to play along, believe me, she's not about to rock the boat.
What's her name? Grace Atherton?
Grace
You better get yourself a new patient's aide, Sheila, because I'm out of here.
Oh, Marty, for goodness sake.
It's not worth it, Nora. If they think Todd belongs here, then I don't.
Marty, honey, wait a minute. Excuse me.
The most ridiculous thing. Where's my flip phone when I need a flip phone? Excuse me, is there a payphone somewhere around here? Thank you very much. Oh, excuse me,